I was walking the dogs the other day, and it is a little bit of a challenge for me from time to time. I do have a beagle and a pit bull to walk, and these are my aunt's dogs, and I like to walk them because I live in the same area, and it's a lot easier to give them exercise whenever I'm giving myself exercise so that she doesn't have to exercise them too much. Knock two birds with one stone. But as I walk them, they get complicated because they are two very completely different dogs. One beagle wants to sniff and smell everything, and sometimes he'll start howling and going crazy because he catches the scent of either a deer, a fox, a bunny, anything really that has been around recently. He can catch a whiff of it. He'll start howling and going crazy trying to get to it. I don't even know what he'll do if he actually found what he was looking for. But he doesn't listen whenever he gets loose. So I normally have a strap where I strap him to my waist, and I don't even have to worry about him because he used to pull out from my hands, and he would take off, and he'd be gone for 30, 40 minutes, and I did not feel like dealing with that. As he got older, he would get away, and then he would come back a little bit faster. So because I guess he started realizing, like, okay, I got away, I'm trying to catch some stuff, but now I can't. Now the brown dog, the pit bull, he listens. He does everything that I say. I don't even need a leash on him because he'll listen. I call him back over, he comes. I tell him to stay, he stays. I tell him to go that way, he goes that way. He goes whichever way I point. He listens. But I like taking a walk with the dogs like a normal person and just let the dogs walk off. And so we don't live around too many people, so I can let them off the leash and let them run around and enjoy themselves without having to worry about too many interactions with other people and their dogs, and you know how that goes. So it's a lot easier to avoid it and keep them on the leash because you don't want to get into a dog fight. So I was trying to come up with a way where I could walk both of them but not be annoyed and not have to deal with too much of the beagle trying to drag me around as he's trying to sniff out everything and as he's trying to go crazy. I get real tired of it. So my solution, I came up with a solution. I was like, okay, well, I had an idea before where I would let the beagle go and I would maybe like tie like a 5-pound weight onto the leash and then have him drag it and maybe I would get him tired. I figured that would be a way, tether him to a weight. But then I realized, wait a minute, I have a whole nother dog that listens. Let me tether him. Let me tether them together and then see how this goes. Let's just see how it goes. So I tethered them together and went out to the golf course and let them start walking because I didn't feel like having the beagle drag me anymore. I didn't feel like hearing him howl right by my ear. I just wanted to walk and then have them right beside me, and I don't have to worry about him because I know the beagle's not going to go anywhere because he's tethered to the brown dog. So we'll get to the video now because this was a fun experiment. And now you see I have him tethered. The brown one listens every time I call him. I have him tethered. The beagle obviously doesn't. And that is the experiment right there because and you see you see him going, and it worked out so much better than I thought it would. So much better than I thought it would. You see the beagle's going. He's going, man. He's going. So you see them running together. And the beagle is not very motivated when the beagle's not very motivated whenever he's tethered to the other dog because he just doesn't like it. He likes being able to come and go as he pleases. And then the last video right here, tethering them together. Guys, tether your dogs together because it works. I don't know why I'm still letting them do this, but... Oh, little dum-dums.
Who cares? Come on this way,
You
Tether
see,
Dogs.
he's pulling. He stays near me.
Boys.
The beagle's starting to howl now. The beagle is doing what he does. But you see, he's kind of being led by Surge, the brown dog.
Then Surge has no choice. He just follows.
Tether them together, y'all. Tether them together. You see, they're not even dragging each other. They're just running together. See, the Surge is just running with him. Now, I stopped recording once they went around the corner over there. Because I wasn't thinking that I was even going to do anything with it. I was just recording it because I just thought it was a funny idea. But now I'm going to actually do this a couple more times, and we're going to experiment. We're going to see exactly how it goes and see if I can train them to be tethered to each other. Because both of them know that whenever you get connected with a tree in the middle and they discombobulate, they know how to go around and untangle themselves. So that's going to be a fun one in the future to see, and we'll see what other fun little experiments I can come up with the dogs. But if you want to if you have any other ideas for tethering the dogs, walking the dogs, having new creative ways to have multiple dogs on a leash, especially different breeds, because you have to breed them. You breed them differently. You have to train them differently because they're motivated very, very differently, very, very differently. But that was a fun little video. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know how you're doing up in the comments.